honest, I think. She's very honest about...
Sorry, Sarah, you carry on.
No, I was just going to say she was very honest about her vulnerability, and I felt straight away, warm to her for that. You know, I thought she was very brave talking about ADHD and, you know, all the struggles that she'd had. So, yeah.
One thing that I've sort of got from Claire over the week is that she is wonderfully, unapologetically unique, and she just owns that and runs with it. And you know, her presentation was just literally, I was like captivated because I've never seen anything like that.
I absolutely warmed to her straight away. Her presentation and her degree of vulnerability was amazing. To be a step parent is bloody hard, and she absolutely is smashing that. So that is a massive kudos in terms of that.
She shows such bravery and determination to show that vulnerability, which I think is something that a lot of people could learn from her. And I think certainly I've learned some things from her this week. But I think that others could benefit from Claire's outlook.
And the confidence around those vulnerabilities as well. You talk about it in such an open and honest way, and it comes across really confident, even though it's not a confident type topic. So I learned a lot from that.
I liked the bit as well when she talks about being a rebel, because seeking out the rebels, and she's a perfect example of why we should be seeking out the rebels, because, you know, her creativity, the way she looks at life, I just think is wonderful.
What have we seen change this week?
I think acceptance. Almost more acceptance myself coming back.
Yeah, so to mirror that, to be fair, I think I've seen Claire sort of start off being really guarded and almost a little bit definitely quite conscious of her characteristics and her personality traits. I am almost sort of feeling like she has to be a bit reserved about them, but as the week's gone on, she's definitely settled, and it's become clear, hopefully, to her that they are actually strengths. And I certainly haven't seen anything that sort of that should cause her to feel that she needs to sort of hold back.
I think her presentation. Sorry, it's me again.
Wait, no, it's not. It's me and you. It's always me and you. Go on, you go first.
Her presentation was a really excellent example of how she's progressed through the week. You know, she acknowledged that being an expert, she would have spent hours on that presentation, and just sitting down and God, she was a hard act to follow, because I think all of us were just like, wow, she absolutely nailed that. And I think that just shows what she's learned this week about herself.
Sorry.
I was going to say, I felt really lucky to have that hour with her, where it was just like me and her, and we were doing that coaching exercise, because I just felt like she really, really incredible. Very good coach as well. So, and she was, I'm not sure we're supposed to share this or not, but we were sort of getting quite carried away with it. And I was like, come on, Claire, it's your turn. She was like, no, I'm getting far more out of this. So, yeah, just lovely.
Her guard has completely come down as the week's progressed, and it's been so lovely to see the true Claire, and that rawness and that vulnerability, and that, you know, putting her hands up to say, actually, my short-term cognitive recall just isn't there, and then us working with her to try and address that. So that was beautiful.
Claire seemed strong from the outset anyway, but I think as the week's gone on, you kind of realise just how strong she really is as well.
What do we think of her biggest strengths?
Her honesty about herself, and actually to make us think differently. I've taken that so much away from Claire this week, is actually that rebel side. I'm looking for those rebels, and her honesty and her openness has changed my thinking in such a positive way.
I feel also Claire always looks out for the underdog, in inverted commas. She really makes sure that she's the one supporting. If someone needs that support, I feel Claire would be right there supporting the whole way. So
Obviously, really passionate about like supporting people with neurodiverse issues, and really great that she's already started to take stuff away from this course that will help other people, like around the recruitment process. She's taken her own experiences and not only to help herself but to help others as well.
I think also she comes across as being like really well read, like she wants to know about the things that interest her, and I don't know, that'll be the perfectionist in her as well, but she is really knowledgeable on some of these topic areas, and I'd definitely love to have more of a conversation with her about a few of the things that she's mentioned. So yeah, definitely super knowledgeable.
What advice would we give her going forward? What would be that catchphrase that we would say to her?
Keep being a rebel.
Embrace the rebel.
Definitely.
Embrace rebel, definitely. Okay, I'm going to share the Slido, so you can